The Washington Redskins made headlines on Thursday when they agreed in principle to trade for Denver Broncos quarterback Case Keenum. When you consider the finances, it doesn't look like such a bad deal. Mike Klis of 9 News reports that Keenum's contract will be reworked for the trade. The Broncos will pay him a $500,000 restructure bonus and pay $3.5 million of his $7 million salary. Washington will pay the other $3.5 million. In all, Denver will save $3 million of the guaranteed money that they owed him, and the Redskins didn't have to spend much to find a new possible starter under center. Many think that the Redskins will now avoid taking a quarterback with their No. 15 overall pick and are now out of the running for Arizona Cardinals quarterback Josh Rosen. But is that true? Adam Schefter said on NFL Live Friday that the Redskins made this decision because it was the best move they could make at this time. As it stands, the Cardinals aren't shopping Rosen at this time, but many expect that to change. New Cardinals coach Cliff Kingsbury seems very interested in taking Kyler Murray with the number 1 overall pick. If that happens, Rosen is most likely done in Arizona. He won't want to be a backup. Several teams would be interested in his services and the Cardinals could get something decent in return for him. Just because the Redskins jumped on the opportunity to grab Keenum doesn't mean they are out on the possibility of trading for Rosen. The second-year man out of UCLA is still on his rookie contract, which would make him inexpensive, and he's someone who has his best playing days ahead of him. Bringing in competition to the quarterback room is a good thing. During an appearance on 106.7 The Fan, former NFL quarterback and current NFL analyst Dan Orlovsky explained why Rosen would fit in with the Redskins offense. NBC Sports Washington. "I do think that Rosen is very good in the play-action game," Orlovsky said. "The challenge of the play-action game has to do with really well you've got to have a very sharp mind because you're turning your back to the defense. And when you go back last year, most of Rosen's success in Arizona was part of the play-action game. I know Jay Gruden likes the play-action game, and so I do think there is that marriage there. Like I said, he's young enough where you can shape this player to being what you want him to be. There's no denying Rosen had a pretty tough rookie season, throwing for 2,278 yards, 11 touchdowns and 14 interceptions in 14 games while completing just 55.2% of his passes. But it's not entirely his fault that the 3-13 Cardinals were the worst team in the league last year. Keenum isn't a bad option as a starter, but I would guess that the Redskins aren't done adding quarterbacks to their roster in one way or another.